In the beginning, before the heavens sang and the earth danced, there was a void, a silent, endless canvas. From this vast emptiness, the Creator spoke. His voice was soft yet commanding, like the rustling of unseen leaves in an eternal wind. And in that voice, existence sprang forth. "Let there be light," he said, and the void blazed to life with radiant colors. Light stretched its golden fingers across the darkness, and shadows retreated. The Creator smiled, for it was good. But in this light, the Creator yearned to craft something enduring, something that would grow and rise as a testament to His love. With a breath as gentle as dawn, He shaped the earth, laying its foundations with precision. He carved rivers that glimmered like molten silver and molded mountains that pierced the heavens. Yet, the canvas remained incomplete. "Let the trees rise," the Creator whispered. From the soil, life trembled and stirred. The ground quivered, and then it erupted with a symphony of growth. First came the mighty oaks, their trunks stretching skyward, their branches like outstretched arms praising their maker. Then the cedars emerged, regal and upright, their fragrant wood infused with the scent of eternity. The Creator walked among the rising trees, His footsteps quiet, yet each step left trails of life, ferns unfurling, moss creeping over stones, and wildflowers blooming in bursts of color. He paused beneath a towering tree, one whose roots delved deep into the earth as if to anchor the heavens. Its bark was rugged, its branches vast, and its leaves shimmered like emeralds kissed by sunlight. "This shall be the tree of faith," he said, laying his hand upon it. The tree of faith became the heart of creation, planted in the center of the world. Its roots drank deeply from the waters of life, and its leaves whispered songs of devotion to the Creator. Around this tree, the Creator fashioned a forest, each tree unique, yet interconnected. There were willows that wept softly by the rivers, their branches trailing in the water, and maples that burned with fiery leaves when the seasons danced. The Creator then adorned the forest with creatures. Birds took to the skies, their wings casting shadows over the leaves. They sang songs of praise, each melody unique yet harmonious. Deer grazed in the meadows, their eyes wide with wonder. Even the smallest insects, the ants and the bees, moved with purpose, as if drawn by an unseen rhythm. But the Creator was not finished. From the dust of the earth, He formed two beings, breathing His life into them. They awoke beneath the tree of faith, their eyes opening to the dappled sunlight streaming through its branches. "You are my children," the Creator said, His voice tender. "I have made you stewards of this forest and all that dwells within it. Care for the trees, for they are a reflection of my faithfulness. As they grow strong and tall, so too shall your faith grow." The man and the woman, whom the Creator named Ethan and Liora, marveled at their surroundings. They ran their hands over the bark of the trees, feeling their warmth. They listened to the rustle of the leaves, as if they carried whispers from the Creator Himself. "How shall we care for these trees?" Ethan asked, his voice filled with reverence. "Water their roots and guard their soil," the Creator replied. "But above all, tend to the tree of faith, for it is a symbol of our bond. Its roots are intertwined with the foundations of the earth, and its branches stretch toward my throne. When you feel lost, sit beneath it, and you will hear my voice in its whispers." Ethan and Liora obeyed, living in harmony with the forest. Seasons came and went, each bringing new wonders. In spring, blossoms adorned the branches like jewels. In summer, the canopy provided cool shade, and the fruits of the trees nourished all who dwelt in the forest. Autumn painted the leaves with hues of gold and crimson, and winter clothed the forest in a serene white stillness. As the years passed, Ethan and Liora grew in faith. They learned to hear the Creator's voice, not only in the whispers of the tree of faith, but in the rustle of every leaf, the babble of the brook, and the songs of the birds. They began to see the Creator's presence in all things, from the smallest seed to the grandest oak. One day, a great storm arose. The winds howled, and the skies darkened. Trees swayed violently, their branches lashing like waves in a turbulent sea. Ethan and Liora clung to the tree of faith, their arms wrapped around its trunk as the storm raged. "Will the forest survive?" Liora cried, her voice trembling. The tree of faith stood firm, its roots gripping the earth with unshakable strength. Even as other trees bowed to the storm, its branches reached upward, as if defying the chaos. "Do not fear," Ethan said, his voice steady. "The Creator's hand is upon us." When the storm passed, the forest lay battered. Some trees had fallen, their trunks splintered. Yet, amidst the devastation, new life began to sprout. Seeds carried by the wind had found fertile soil, and tender shoots emerged, their leaves unfurling toward the sunlight. The Creator appeared, his presence filling the forest with peace. "Even in destruction there is renewal," he said. "The forest will rise again just as your faith has endured. The tree of faith stands as a testament to my promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you." Ethan and Liora bowed their heads in gratitude, their hearts swelling with awe. They understood then that the forest was not just a place, but a living testament to the Creator's love and faithfulness. As generations passed, the forest grew and flourished. The descendants of Ethan and Liora continued to care for it, sharing stories of the Creator and the tree of faith. They learned that faith, like a tree, requires nurturing. It must be rooted deeply, watered by trust, and pruned by trials to grow strong. And so, the forest became a beacon of hope, a place where the whispers of the Creator could always be heard. The tree of faith stood at its heart, its branches ever reaching toward the heavens, a reminder that even amidst storms, faith endures, and creation thrives under the watchful gaze of its Maker.